This video is sponsored by Power Queen. More on them later in the video.
I don't know about y'all, but getting a little bit of that cabin fever. So I wanted to get out today. We are in late winter here in Chicago. And for you northerners, you know that late winter means crazy fluctuations in the temperature. We can have, 71 day and it goes back down to below freezing the next. And that's what happened the past couple of days. It was 70, it was in the mid 70s. And then the next day we ended up getting snow, and some of it stuck around. Today it finally warmed up a little bit more. It's supposed to get up to like 60. The water temperature is sitting right around that 50. So I'm hoping that what that means is, they're up in a chasing mood. They're looking to munching a little bit. So I'm gonna try the moving baits in the beginning. Might try a lipless. Lipless in this weather is gonna be fantastic. Maybe a chatterbait. And then, if I need to slow down and fish a jig. But yeah, we'll see. I haven't been out this year, so I kind of wanted to record setting up for the first time this year, see how it went. I went a little slower than I normally do, just because I'm a little out of practice, but let's hope fishing isn't as bad, huh? Let's hope I'm not as rusty at fishing. So, like I said, we're gonna try a lipless today. I wouldn't mind actually having a red one, but let's just see. That might actually be pretty good for fish later too. Water does seem to be at a pretty decent level, not gonna lie. But throwing a lipless, especially in cold water, it does really well, I think. Has enough of that rattle. Gives off enough, a little bit of flash. So I'll go down this bank, go up this bank, and then maybe go back with a jig to see if maybe they're a little hunkered down and waiting. It's not gonna get warmer until around the afternoon. Nope. But right now, just kind of throwing it up shallow. Not really burning it. Kind of at a steady pace. So we'll see. Might need to put on a chatterbait, slow down a little bit. But I just got here, so we're gonna test this out a little bit. I am seeing a little bit of action up here. You're in 7 feet. It's a little colder over here. Maybe a little slower. See if they're on the bank at all. I do have my secret weapon, which is a good old Nokia rig. And I know they'll munch that. Oh, snag. Must be a tree down there. New laydown that I'm not aware of. New laydown. There we go. Over here. All right, so like I said, try that out. I may have to try a red one on a little bit. Let's go ahead and throw around a little bit of a jig. My favorite color, which is PBJ. Let's get ourselves turned around here. Oh, first cast, man, on the jig. Feels pretty good, not gonna lie. Used to that. Just a little bit of a jig action today. I don't know, they may not be shallow, they may be kind of deep. We'll just have to play around and see. It's gonna be a cast, it's gonna be a day of mini casts to try to find them. I know that. I know where they can be when the water is warmer. But in the winter, it could be up north, on the north branch. Water is still pretty green from the St. Patrick's Day dyeing. Oh, I don't know what that was. But yeah, you can see it's still a little dyed green. I'm not gonna say it's the cleanest and the best thing to put in the river, but I've been doing it for years. Still fishing here, so you know, as long as you don't eat anything out of here. But yeah, I've been getting cabin fever, just kind of sitting around, you know, really wanting to start fishing. Man, there's a lot of stuff down there. I don't know if you can see how green this water is, and like, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy what they do to the river when they dye it for St. Patrick's Day. No other place goes all out like Chicago does. So I'm gonna throw a crank that way. I do see some fish on the graph. They're on the bottom though. So I'm hoping I get somewhere close to them. 18 feet right now. May have to, I don't know. We'll see. Long as. Pull them off the rocks is my question. Ooh, hit it hard. First fish of the day. First fish of the, nice. First Chicago fish. On the deep diver. Yeah. Oh, come on. Nice. Ah, nice. That's a good bass. Yeah. Thanks, bud. Right on. So, let's see if I can catch another one out of there. Maybe put together a pattern. So far, let's see here, they like that slow rolling crankbait. And he hit it hard too. Gonna need to get better at my net jobs. Because that was bad. I know, man. You just need more line. I need to respool you. I'll respool you after today. How's that sound? So this video is sponsored by Power Queen. So I recently switched over to Power Queen lithium for my main power source for my battery. I was using lead acid before, and I know a lot of people, and yeah, lead acid sucks, especially in the kayak. It's heavy. I think, 100 amp hour weighs about 60 pounds, and that's a lot of weight to be carrying on your kayak. So being able to upgrade to lithium is awesome. The one thing I enjoy about Power Queen batteries is you connect them to Bluetooth, so you can see exactly, what status they're at, how much you're discharging, what you have left. And so it's a great way for me to understand, how far can I go on a charge? If I need to go a couple miles upstream, I have the confidence knowing that I can get there. And the great thing about lithium, right, is, on a single charge, depending on how hard you go, if you go, 8 hours, a couple days, pretty hard, you can do that all on one charge. So, it holds a charge a lot better than your standard lead acid. And the power drop isn't as severe on a lead acid either. You can go that full time, that full power for a lot longer and not have to feel that drop once you get past, that about 50% on a lead acid is when that power creep starts happening. But yeah, right now I can see, I have 61%. I left the house at 83%. I've been going pretty hard. I've gone a couple miles already, but you can see right here what my power outage is, what the current, what the voltage is. It's going to tell me anything, like, it'll tell me how many cycle times I've had. And, a lot of times these batteries are good for thousands of cycles. So you don't have to worry about, every other season having to replace the battery, especially lithium, because they can get pretty hard, or they can get pretty expensive. So check the link out below to get yours. Use the discount code that you'll see as well. They have a great option for smaller kayaks, or if you want to just run your electronics, they have a 45 amp hour, 12 volt, which is perfect for your electronics, fish finders, if you have lights or anything like that. You can also put it on smaller trollers. I would take the 45 out for like a day if I was on a small lake or small pond. And be perfectly fine with that as well, knowing I'm taking a little bit less weight than I would be, 100 amp hour lithium battery. And again, those things, the lithiums, they weigh about 10, 15 pounds maybe. I don't really know. They're really light though. So yeah, couldn't be happier. I'm planning on having Power Queen be my main source of power for the rest of the season. And as far as I can see, I'll be using Power Queen. So more to come on them later throughout the year, but definitely check them out below. And then yeah, check them out. If you're still using lead acid, or maybe you're just starting to dip your toe into some of that lithium, the lithium batteries, give them a look. They ship all across the world. It's pretty fast and awesome shipping, and they've been a fantastic partner. So couldn't be happier with them as a partner for my battery. And yeah, let's keep going. Nice. Nice, bud. So I think the pattern is red. The pattern is red. Ooh, that felt good. Man, they fight hard. Whoa. Didn't mean to do that. Thanks, bud. So, yeah, sorry for the kind of a shorter video. Today really wasn't about, going out for numbers. I just wanted to shake the dust off, shake the rust off, however you say it. But shake it off. I wanted to, kind of get out and make sure, the winter hadn't completely sapped away all my skills. But yeah, I appreciate y'all watching. As always, get out there and fish and tight lines, y'all.